Hi there, welcome to another tutorial on Divi, here done by DiviDuck, where we do everything Divi. Alright, now let me get that out of the way. Let's just jump right into the tutorial. Today I want to have a look at how to solve the horizontal scroll issue in Divi. So on my blog, I have an article that actually walks you through this whole thing. So if you have the time, you can always just go and read through all of that. But what we'll do is we'll just jump into an example quickly so that you can see what it is that we're talking about. So over here I have a test site. If you scroll down, all looks pretty decent, right? But I've added in a form here at the bottom just to show you more or less what it is that we're going to be looking at. So have you ever found an element that, you know, when you're using it on a mobile screen, the width goes over the side, so that you always have to scroll to the right, scroll to the left in order to see the full element. But you can't see what it is when it's on the full size. So to counter that, what we do is we actually come into the page, we go and inspect it, and we add in a rule. I think I've added, yes I have, I've added it already over here. It's body star, and then you put outline, and you call the CSS rule outline with a 1 pixel width. Make sure it's solid. You can make it dotted if you want, and then just give it a color. So if I now go and I push that in, you can see everything here is nicely squared off. So all of these are going to fit quite nicely on this visual device. But if we keep scrolling and we get to my fancy form, you see something different. On the sides here, the boxes, the rectangles, the shapes, they don't have a side. So that basically means that in order to see this full element here, I'll have to scroll to the right and scroll to the left in order to see it. So what can we do about this? Well, first of all, let's take away all these ugly lines and jump back into it. So if we go into the Visual Builder and we go and have a look at it, let's go and have a look at the problem is usually that it'll fall under this section or it'll fall under the row. So let's have a look here at the row, and we go into design, we go into sizing, and you scroll down and you look at width. So you can see the width is currently set to 120%. So anything more than 100% is going to give you that issue. So what we can do is we can drop this down to, say, let's call it 80%. Alright, so we'll call 80%, we call that, we save it. Let's go jump back into the front. Okay, and let's go and hit the inspect. Scroll back down, and you can already see it's looking much nicer there. And if we find our wonderful, beautiful CSS rule, anywhere, I cannot find it now. Let's go and jump and inspect again. If it's not there, then we'll just add it again. Okay, just for that, let's see if we can add it here. So we want body, star, and outline, 1 pixel solid, and red. See, now if you have a look, you can see they are nicely squared off. So this one will not have any more issue with regards to going to the right or to the left as you scroll down. The other thing that you can also do is that once you've identified the element and you don't really want to go around this over here, is on the article itself, it says that when you're looking at the element settings, go to the Advanced tab, Visibility, Horizontal Overflow to Hidden. So let's jump into there. So if I wanted to go this route, I could have gone there to the settings. I could have gone to Advanced, come down to Visibility, and Horizontal Overflow, just set that to Hidden. Then what happens is it won't have to scroll to the right and left anymore, but you also probably will not see the sides. Alright, so the best one to do is rather to have a look at the width of each element and then adjust it accordingly. So if it's going over 100%, just bring it down to 80 or 90%, and that usually fits in quite nicely. All right. I hope this was useful, and that you can no longer struggle with this particular kind of issue. If you have any other any other tutorials that you'd like me to cover, do let me know, and I will try and cover them. Yeah. Thanks. See you in the next video.